Hello and welcome back to Here We Tow. Today I'm at Cara Motorhomes and I'm going to be having a look at this. It's the Dethleffs T7051 DBM. It's a motorhome with an island bed at the rear, and this one's actually a used model. It's the GT Pulse. It's a special edition. However, this is still available currently if you wanted to order one from Dethleffs in the UK. What do we need to know about it? Well, let's go through some facts and figures and also talk about the price, because it's quite interesting. This is, say, a used motorhome. It's a 2020 model. It's on a 70 plate. And this one's currently £75,000, but it has got a number of extras. If you wanted to buy this motorhome now, brand new, it'd be about £83,000, but that would be without any of the extras on it. So let's have a look around and see what we're going to be getting. So this model, as I say, it is used. It's got 11,000 miles on it, and what you get with the GT Pulse is you get the silver cab, and we do get some slightly different decals, which we'll see as we go down. Now, the Dethleffs Pulse GT, it is on the Fiat Ducato cab and chassis. This is a 3.5 ton vehicle, so you can drive it on your B category driver's license. It's 7.4 metres long, so it's a fairly long motorhome, but not too much. It's 2.3 metres wide and it's 2.9 metres high. This motorhome would have had a payload of about 460 kilos. Obviously, you would have to take into account extras that have been fitted and anything that you do put in it. This has got the 2.3 litre diesel engine and an upgraded 160 brake horsepower, and it is automatic. So as I say, we've got the silver cab. We've got the 16-inch Fiat alloy wheels, and we head down the offside. We can see we've got, first of all, an electric step which enters into the habitation door, which is on the offside because it is a European motorhome. I'll just turn us round because the sun is reflecting a bit. So part of the GT Pulse, you can see here the silver decals and then the red and silver Pulse GT. That's because it is a special edition. There is an awning light just over the door here, and then we have got a wind out two-lay Allminster canopy, which you can see running the full length there of the motorhome. Dethleffs is a German manufacturer, so you are getting German build quality. We've got a Dometic fridge freezer vent, just lift here. Under here we've got a feed point there. We've got our toilet cassette point there as well. Coming down, now this is a 3.5 ton motorhome, but you could upplate it if you wanted. The benefit of the European motorhomes is we are getting the large garage as well, which we'll have a look at just in a minute. So this is the offside. Let's have a nosy in here. So there's two garage doors, two entrance points. We'll open it up. So this model, now this model has got the island bed, which we'll see when we go inside. And because of that, you do have a bit of intrusion into your garage with this sort of layout. However, these beds, I'll just turn you around again. These beds, as you can see here, you can raise them to get a slightly bit more height in that garage. You can see the actual bed and all the mechanism underneath here. But to be fair, it's a very good sized garage. I don't think many people would be messing around there. You could still get e-bikes in it with the front wheel off. The previous owner, you can see all these bits and pieces. So you've got like a wind blocker here with it, the table which is going to be refixed inside, they've chosen to remove it, box for the Avtex telly. So all this stuff here, it looks a bit of a mess, but it's stuff that the previous owners literally left with it. So plenty of bits and pieces. We've got a plug socket, as we can see there. That looks like your tyre repair kit for if you do get a puncture, and the wind out for the canopy there as well. So good size garage on this German motorhome. I'll just close the door and we'll have a trot round. So let's have a look at the back of the T7051. And on the back here we can see here it says paint seal direct. So that suggests that this model's obviously had the paint seal treatment, which makes it a lot easier to keep it clean. We can see we have got a reversing camera. We've got the Dethleffs badge, the silver again, the sun reflecting off it there. It has got a bike rack already installed, so you could keep that on or take it off if you wanted. There's no tow bar fitted. This vehicle can tow up to 2 tons if you wanted to tow a car or something behind it. Let's have a look down the near side and see what we're getting. So Down the near side we have got the other garage door here, and again, good size opening. We'll make our way down. This is the water point, I'm guessing. Yeah, so we fill our water. It has got an onboard freshwater and wastewater tank. We've got the vent here. It's got Truma air-blown heating and hot water. There's your electrical hookup point on the near side. So that's quite good. It's not going to impede on your offside, which, because the door's on the offside, that's where you're going to be sitting, or you might even have an awning that you put out. So the electric hookup isn't going to sort of impede into that space, so that's good. Then you can see here, this is where you're going to keep your gas. This motorhome will take 11 kilo gas canisters, as most Europeans do. We've got the vent there again for the Truma, a couple of windows on the side. Let's just have a look, see if I can get in there. And we've got a 19 litre AdBlue and our diesel tank. I believe this one has a 90 litre diesel tank fitted to it. Just a quick look there down the near side. And as I say, silver side. So let's just have a poke our nose in the passenger side. So coming in from the passenger side here, we can see we've got electric windows. We've got our infotainment system, which we'll have a look at inside. 9-speed auto. And the Dethleffs chairs for the captain's chairs. Got quite a nice fabric, quite heavy duty, and then a little bit of leather as well. So that's the cab. I'll close this up. So yeah, as I say, 3.5 ton motorhome, good payload as well. This one has also got a lithium battery fitted, so you've got lithium. It's got Wi-Fi as well. Let's venture in. So I'll open this big door. There we go. So it's a one-piece door, as we can see. Large handle on the door. It has got a blind as well. There. That's the electric step by Thule. The button for that is somewhere, because I've already pressed it. It's there. And there's some light switches. So let's step in. In we go. So we'll start in this Dethleffs motorhome up at the front. Now, as I say, the previous owners actually removed the table, so it gives a lot of floor space. I'll just step back so you can see that. Obviously, you could refit that table and have that table there. These two captain's chairs, they do swivel round. We'll have a look. We've got a really good sized sunroof here with blind and fly screens. The infotainment system, where you're going to have your reversing camera will come through there. 9-speed auto, 160 brake horsepower on this one. The cab does have blinds, we can see there, and you've got them in the door as well, so blinds all around. There's some hooks there, and then there's quite a few little storage compartments. There's one up there. So on the off side of the motorhome, you've got a small little seat there, and then the chairs will swivel round. And then you've got this sofa area here as well. So that would be your lounge area. The floor, there are carpets for the floor, but it has got this grey sort of heavy duty wear. You can see the vent there for part of the Truma air-blown heating. Now there is an Avtex television fitted, and that comes with this motorhome, and a sound bar. Obviously if you're buying a new one, you'd have to buy that yourself. Television points behind there. And then we see the Dethleffs control panels, and they're quite retro still on Dethleffs. I quite like these. So we're showing our batteries, and we're showing our water, and we've got a clock, and there's the Truma control panel as well. So all your controls are up there at a good height. Right, so that's our lounge. The windows, we've got these little nets you can see that drop down, and we've also got blinds as well, and then actually the nice pleated blinds. That's nice to see. And up here we've got USB, we've got plug socket, light switch. Now these cupboards are quite interesting. I'll just show the mechanism on how you open these. They're a bit tricky to close with one hand, but you can see there, they like actually open up that way. Like a folding mechanism. That's quite unusual. It took me by surprise when I first did it. But a good amount of storage up here. You've got the Wi-Fi fitted to this one as well, so that's had that fitted as an extra, as well as the auto gearbox and the lithium. Now to close it, it's a bit more of a two-handed mechanism, but I'll do my best. Hold on, there we go, I've managed it. It's not bad for one-handed. So yeah, they're a little bit different, quite like those. So that's your first storage compartment. Then as we move back, we've got another big sunroof here. This motorhome hasn't got air conditioning fitted, but you can always have that fitted if you order new, or on this used one you could have your dealer fit it at Cara. So we've got a light switch up there. We've got a kitchen window. We do have some plug sockets. These are always important for me, especially if you do use an electric kettle. The hob, we've got gas burners. I think it'll just be 3 gas, knowing the European market. Yeah, 3 gas burners there for cooking on. This is a nice light grey. There's a reasonable amount of worktop space, to be fair, and a nice round sink. The tap, which will obviously swivel. We've got another storage compartment with that opening mechanism there. I'll just leave that open because it's a little bit tricky with one hand. And then coming down, we've got a drawer here. Let's have a look in here. So, good sized drawer. And underneath, we've got the Thetford oven and grill. Now, this is quite low down. That's the first thing I've noticed, actually. But it's got to go somewhere, and at least it's in here. So, yeah, just a little bit low to the ground. It's all right if you're small like me, but if you're a bit taller, just one to be mindful of. And what's in here? Oh, nice. So this is a really good cupboard. Look how deep that is. That goes all the way back. And then there's also a little bin there as well. So a fairly well-equipped kitchen. And now let's move on to the off side of the motorhome, see what's in here. Oh, fantastic. So it's actually got a microwave fitted. Now, a lot of the European microwaves, you're not going to find, a lot of the European motorhomes, you're not going to find a microwave. Obviously, they've decided to utilise that cupboard and fit one. So that's quite nice. That'll be popular in the UK market, that I can tell you that. Right, let's have a look in the fridge freezer. So it is the Dometic Tower fridge freezer. That's a really good size freezer compartment. And let's have a look in the fridge. There is a bit of tissue because obviously it has come in as a used motorhome, so it's just to keep it slightly open to get air in. So I'm just looking to see if I can see the size of it. I think it's about 180 litres is this one, so it is a massive capacity. So there we go. Big fridge freezer. Right, so I'll just turn us around there. So as you can see, good amount of living space, good sized kitchen. A lot of the models I often review are the dinette seats with just 2 bench seats. Because this is like a proper sofa, you can see it just comes out a little bit further into the area. So it is a slightly different layout, which is good. Right, let's turn us around. Now, to get into the bathroom and bedroom area, we go through here. Now, I do like this because I'm just thinking where to start. Let's start with the bed. Island bed, as you can see, this is huge, 160 centimetres wide. So that's like a queen size bed. And lengthwise, as far as I know, I think it's 190. But a good size bed, very good size island bed. Plenty of room around it as well. A little step up there. And then I'll just have a look down here. We've got lights above the bed. We've got a light switch, and if you can just see in these little holes, you've got that one there with a socket, and this one in here, I think that might be a USB. I'd have to poke my head in, but yeah, little storage bits there to put your phone on at night. Then we've got these little wardrobes, so let's have a look. So we've got wardrobes at either side, again good size, and then we've got overhead lockers again. I'll just reach over and open one of these. So you get 2 lockers, one at each side. Good size, quite nice little catches those. In the roof, we've got this sunroof above the bed. Each side of the bed, we've got good size windows, and the blinds, let me come round. The blinds again, proper concertina as opposed to plastic, and you've got these that drop down as well with these little strings. So nice, softens it up a little bit. And there's the other wardrobe. I'll just have a spin round. There is a screen here, privacy door, so you can pop that open and pull it across, and it'll run across the floor, and it'll seal off the bedroom from the lounge area. So at the end of the day, you have got that privacy. Now, what I like, the reason this looks so open is because the shower isn't enclosed as such. You can see it behind me. So let's have a closer look. So this is the shower in the T7051. And as you can see, it's more like an open plan. There are screens to enclose it, as you can see here. And then there's also, which I won't be able to do, I don't think, because the... yeah, I don't know if I can do it because of the wood there. But basically, this screen here is going to slide. Let me see if it will do it. Oh, it will. Brilliant. So this will slide, as you can see. Let me just do that now. So when you're in your shower, you slide that across and you create like a shower pod. And you can see that there. It goes all the way down to the floor. So it stops, obviously, water splashing out into the bedroom area. I'll just slide that back and then we'll take a closer look in here. There we go. So yeah, that mechanism works quite nicely. Let's have a look in the shower. So you've got a little hecky there. You've got lights, somewhere to hang your towel. Somebody's put a little clip there for more towels. Then the shower itself, you've got a little basket there. Bit of intrusion from the wheel arch, but that's not a bad size shower really. I wouldn't complain at that, and I do shower on board. Then you've got some floor space as well. Now I'll just close this door because chances are you would have that closed to use this, so you can see the floor space, because it is important about where you're going to get changed. And it's something you don't always realise until you bought your motorhome about the practicalities. So plenty of space, a good amount of headroom in this. Let's have a look in this toilet area and washroom. So we'll start the floor. We've got this nice light wood flooring, Thetford swivel toilet. We can see a little vent there for the Truma air blown. Let's go under here first of all. Oh, cool. So we've got a little toilet roll holder there, look, and it already comes with a bit. Nice cupboard under there. I like that. Close that up. We've got a sink. Now, this is a really small sink. This is probably the biggest compromise I've found so far. But a swivel tap, mirror, plug socket as well there for hair dryers or what have you. Couple of lights, another little hecky sunroof. And let's have a look. These say push. There we go. Oh, they're very shallow, couple of inches, but it's storage nonetheless. But yeah, so very shallow there. And Dethleffs hooks there for hanging towels. So I'll just step back on a little rail there to put a hand towel on. I'll just come back so you can just see that. So that is the little shower room, and we'll just come here again and have a look at that. Yeah, nice. So overall, to be fair, back here in this bedroom, we've got nice washroom, nice shower, good amount of floor space, good storage, USBs, huge island bed. And then as we look back down the Dethleffs motorhome, we can see we go back to this dark flooring. We've got good storage in here. We've got the oven, huge Dometic fridge freezer, microwave, plenty of storage in the overhead lockers, nice big captain's chairs that swivel round, automatic gearbox. So yeah, so this is it's got the onboard freshwater tank, it's got wastewater tank. This particular one's got the lithium batteries fitted. It's got the television and soundbar fitted. This is a used one. It is currently available at Cara Motorhomes. I will put a link below, but if you're interested in Dethleffs at all, I'll put a link to the website as well in the description so you can have a look at their full range. Cara Motorhomes, I believe you can order Dethleffs from them, so I'll put the links below. But yeah, it's one that I haven't had a look at apart from I think at Dusseldorf a couple of years ago. But nice German motorhomes. There we go, a brief look at this one. As I say, links will be below, but just something a little bit different for us today. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.